Ignores McGuinness. Impey. Off the logo. Back again to Moore. Always tries to create. Ward, good little darting, dancing feet. They're inside 50 again. That's much better. Been back for 3 weeks. 2 goals, 2 in total in that time. So he'd love some early nourishment, and that's what he gets. First goal of the game for Kosicki and the Hawks. There's a lot of pointing going on, not much movement. Kosicki and Ryan are both there. Moore wasn't far off. In fact, he did collect and he does goal. Had the time, had the space, stirred a little nudge on Sarong, took him out of the picture and turns towards goal, brings it into Walters, bypassed Newcombe cleverly to Sarong, and Caleb Sarong can consider having a shot. In fact, he didn't consider it for long, laid it off to Johnson, who pins them back and kicks absolutely perfectly for the Dockers first. They get possession of the footy anyway, Sturt to Sarong. Emmett's got in behind the Hawthorn defence, takes it, will he go himself, looks to the inside and plays it to the veteran Walters, and he played it like a veteran. What an opening quarter for Emmett again, he's been involved in so much. So back with the regular rucks, Jackson, stylish tap and the follow-up. This is where he can be so devastating. Warple, the tackle, he was lunging, but the umpire says it was just fine. Thought about the long, it's a nice little mild kick, but unfortunately it was just a bit strong for Warple. Young off the left, punch it into the square. Dockers everywhere, it's a walk into Sturt. So the Hawks defence cough it up. Ryan couldn't get through. Morrison was able to handball to Brayshaw. Had the same issues, prolonged as they were. Day, crowd getting frustrated. Warple has a crack from 50. And what a crack it was! Reeves, snatched away by Sarong. Fires it out to Henry, but they have to try and come off half-back. Moore couldn't slow him down. Brayshaw, the pivot in the middle, and the forward handball to Switkowski. Beautifully done by the Dockers. Sonny Walters couldn't wait for the ball to get there. 8th disposal. He had 40 last start towards full forward, and the Hawks fans could see Scrimshaw coming. They just weren't sure whether Jackson would be able to get the spoil on. He couldn't. And he's a hard man to catch. Sarong in pursuit. Walters able to sneak out the back. Sicily just tracked the footy and takes an excellent mark again.
You don't want to be handing over any additional money around 24.
Frederick, excellent tackle. Extra few steps required from Ward. He accommodates that nicely now. It's blank with the decision. Handball back out to the left-footed Ward. And Tracy knew exactly where and how to tackle him. And didn't he do it well? 3-2 to 2-1 for the quarter in Freo's favour. Jackson, Warner, Johnson, Emmett, Brayshaw on the run. Big kick this one on half-time. And delivered in style by Andrew Brayshaw. Johnson realised he had a bit more clear space than he would have anticipated. Emmett. Switkowski took it from Brayshaw. Another one, can you believe that? They have finished with a flourish.
Uses the ball relatively well.
Jackson, sleight of hand to the middle. Switkowski with Schultz. Amos is closest to goal, but still 50 metres out. So it goes via Walters instead. Has it under his command. Weddle slow to react. There was an open corridor, and that was just too easy. A few metres out than he was earlier. It's challenging that post, but it's comfortably in and comfortably through for another. And goal number 39 for the Rising Star contender. Kicked 3 earlier in the year against Hawks, so they would have done the scout. Newcombe just strolls out of the middle. He is capable of a long-range goal, but maybe not from quite that far. It was too hard for Bruce in the air, but not on the ground. A Luke Bruce lift, just what Hawthorn needs. Didn't make the distance. Hands it off to Amon. He's got under it. And he's got it over the line as well. And they are mounting a challenge. Jackson, did he get a push? It did qualify. Emmett not waiting. He's charging around. Clear the birds if he can. Handballs to himself. Sukowski, are they on a path to goal? Time on the side of Sturt. Back in the goal square. Waiting was Amos. Back on the wing. Kaczynski fighting with Scrimshaw at the last moment. He realised that. Through the middle to Warpool. Quick turn, instant kick, and you can see why. This is Weddle. 2-on-2 ahead. And one of those is Luke Broost. Here's where Sicily is standing as well. About to be played out in the square. Tracy the hands. Emmett. Oh, what a player they've found. Emmett done it again. Morrison. Aim on. Newcomb just brushed aside. He loves the contact. Well, on this occasion, he probably doesn't because they got him and they got him good. Schultz back to the square. Amos has a habit of just being able to sneak out the back. Blank. On the spin. Walters. Amos close to goal. How did he get it through there? Wagner from long range to the goal square. Cox from one way, Aim on the other. Schultz, he put it all together in his mind and he executed it. Absolutely pinpoint perfect. And that's not the result he was searching for. Stays in. Scrimshaw, Morrison, and Newcomb. He was just hanging around 20 metres out from goal. Grabbed by Meek. The handoff today. This is Amon. Across to Sicily, boundary line, not even close. They can't really be bothered trying to put him off term. There's a couple there just mouthing a few things for Tracy. I tell you what, what a way to finish the season for Josh Tracy. That'll shut him up. So a season that has been full of disappointment has ended on a high for Fremantle. A 37-point win on the road. Some tough times during the season, but brighter days ahead for Justin Longmuir and the Fremantle Dockers. Too good for Hawthorn.
On a personal note, you've had a fabulous game and you've got the win against the brother. Is that nice to get the family bragging right?
It is. Me and Lukey, Ryan, were talking this morning. We've both got a family member playing, so it'd be a long off-season if we had a loss today. So bragging rights for the rest of the off-season, which is good. JL
spoke before the game about the extra work you guys did on the psyche coming into the game and finding that motivation.
Yeah, we feel like today, like I spoke to Dale pre-game, it's a bit of a dead rubber in terms of finals, but we're not playing just for this year. We've got a really young group that's building together, and we're playing the long game. We're playing for next year, the year after. We feel like this group can stay together for 4, 5, 6 years and do something pretty special. So this takes momentum into the off-season, pre-season, which is great.